What's going on? If you hear my voice, I'm back. It's your boy, none other, Big Nard. I'm sorry for the delay. Sorry for my absence. But just like everybody else in the world, I've been going through the motions and trying to get myself together, which is why I'm bringing you the first Flash 5 of the season, because I wanted to know, how has everybody been coping? It's been a lot going on, from the COVID-19 to just being locked away, being sheltered, in the house, cabin fever. Maybe your relationship haven't flourished. Maybe because as a result of being in the house and the stresses of the world lately, you haven't been having a thriving relationship. Maybe you've been faced with some adversity in your financial strategy. Maybe your relationship with your kids, you figured out isn't the best. But now we're forced to deal with these things. These things are in our face. Maybe some of your kids have some problems that you could mask because you worked and they went to school. And as long as they came home and they went to sleep and they look healthy, you was fine with that. But now, with all these things being in our face, how is everyone coping? I'm just interested. I want to know, but I think the world wants to know. And it may just be good for different people to hear. So give me your feedback. You know, my Twitter handle is @ProsVols. That's capital P, capital V. Let's talk about it. Let's make a show about it. You know, it's been funerals that people aren't able to attend. You can't even celebrate the homegoing of a loved one. It's been weddings that had to get pushed back. It's been rioting. It's been unlawful and unjustful murders and by the hands of police officers. It's been racism and criticism and all these different things that we've been dealing with in this whole span. And I hadn't even touched on the effects of the pandemic and the COVID-19. If you had it, your mental health, somebody you know that's had it, has your family been affected by you having it, or somebody in your family having it, or somebody in your family being affected adversely to it and not making it, or just being down and out and you dealing with it firsthand? You know, the financial stresses of not being able to work and not having the things that you're accustomed to having, not being able to move around, not being able to walk, not being able to go to some of the places that you desire, not being able to travel to see an elderly parent, friend in need, family in need. These are all the things we have been dealing with. So how are you coping? Has it been a positive? Had you turned to something negative? Is it drinking? Is it drugs? Is it porn? Is it gambling? Is it eating? It's a multitude of things that you can turn to as a coping mechanism. And I'm interested into how everyone's coping out here and what's everybody methods to getting through each and every single day in this new world that we live in. Even though it's opened back up to a certain degree, we all apprehensive. You know, we got our mask and you don't want to get too close. And, you know, we go home and we hope that we don't affect or infect anybody that one of our loved ones with this whole COVID-19 coronavirus. All of these things are added stress that we have never had to deal with. We've all had different stresses and different things, but this adds a whole new element that I'm just curious into figuring out how people are coping. You know, are you meditating? Are you praying? Have you turned to the Lord? Do you go for drives? Do you go for walks? Had you become a workout warrior? Had you taken on weekend projects around the house? And how do you move forward? It's a depressed time. We dealt with so much in the span of a short time. I know myself personally, sometimes I don't know whether I'm coming or going, which has affected me in doing the show. So I just want to get everybody's thoughts. How are you coping? How are you doing? What's your coping mechanism? What are some of the things that us as people have used to just make it through day to day? Well, you know, it's so much uncertainty in the world. Is next week going to be the week that COVID is not here anymore? Or is it going to be next year? How's 2021? There's no optimism out there. We hope for the best and we pray and we just hope that things turn better. So in the midst of all that, tell me how you coping. Like I said before, and like I always say, it's water cooler talk, blue collar talk, white collar talk, trap talk, around the table talk, family talk. This is for everybody. These conversations, these Flash Fives is to jog everyone conversation piece with other people, because it may be somebody that you may be able to help just with the way you coping. So this your boy Big Nard with another Flash Five, the first of the season. Please tune in for the new episodes coming right to you. Sorry for the delay. But I want to say thank y'all for always tuning in, and to all my loyal listeners, I'm back like I never left, and I hope to never have to leave again. It's your boy, Big Nard.